Mohawk Jewelers, timeless jewelry for generations.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show Fight Against COVID-19. Thank you for liking our show and providing your comments. We are really very appreciative of what you're doing and helping us spread the awareness of the fight against COVID-19. With this show, we try to talk about unsung heroes who are working behind the scene to help the fight. There are people who are making masks. There are some people who are providing food to the hungry. Some people supporting small businesses and doing many things to fight this fight against COVID-19. We have been talking to many people across the states, some in Atlanta, some in Texas, some in Boston. Today we have somebody from Boston. Her name is Audrey Peck, who has been working behind the scenes to help people who are in front line by making masks and many other gears. So let's welcome Audrey Peck from Boston. Welcome, Audrey.
Well, hello. I'm happy to be here. It's very important to me to fight this war because it's taking so many lives. And we have helped many Boston hospitals. I live in New Hampshire. We have helped Boston Medical Center and many hospitals.
So Audrey, before we start talking about the work you have done, tell me a little bit about you, what you actually do, your family, and then we'll start talking about your work.
Okay, so I am a mother and a grandmother. I am a retired teacher, but I did go back to substitute for the last 6 years. And I got very active in the town, trying to help things in our town in New Hampshire, and just started this group out of a whim. I saw my niece with a mask on. She works at a nursing home in Vermont, and I thought, wow, we need to make masks for people. And it started with just a little quote, a little thing on our community page that said, "Do you have a sewing machine, and can you help make masks?"
So how many people are in your group, like this group that you, and we'll show the group in a minute, but tell me how many people are in the group and how many masks do you make and what all do you make?
We have about 300 people on our page, and we have about 50 or so that are very active. Mm-hmm. We have people who sew, we have people who make the masks, and some that sew buttons, some that make the headbands, some that make the face shields. And we even have people that make the little ear savers. So it's a very active group. People who deliver things and people who pick up things.
Yeah. Show me some examples of what you're doing. Just show me some masks and all that you're making.
Okay. We have this mask.
Yeah, very nice.
Really beautiful. Made with loop. We have the headband. And the headband is to put on your head, and the buttons help you to take the tension off your ears. And usually when people give me things, it comes in a bag like this. There's oftentimes 30 or more masks in one bag.
So how do you organize this? Like, how do you organize?
So my husband helps me. He takes care of the spreadsheets, the numbers of how many we get in. He takes care of the inbox, and I pretty much take care of the out. And all those come in. He writes them down, records them on a spreadsheet. On our Facebook page, people request things from us, and sometimes I say PM me, and they PM me, and I can find out exactly where they work, how many they're looking for. Most of the longest wait, I think, has probably been 2 weeks. We have done about 5,000 masks.
You said 5,000?
5,000 more weeks.
Wow.
4 weeks.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's in 4 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, we just started a month ago.
That's amazing. There is no age limitation. I see some young kids on your Facebook.
We have 2 teenagers. We have a teenage girl and her mom, and we have a teenage boy and his mom. So we were very lucky to have young people interested in helping the community.
Yeah. So can we look at the Facebook page and see how people can reach out to you? If we can see that, then we can guide people how they can reach out to you.
So the name of our group is Making Masks for with
And you can see it on the right side. Yeah.
Making Masks for Hero. Yes.
So making masks for heroes, and there is a picture of the person who's actually, she's the girl team.
So you see the little girl that sews. We also have face shields, and my husband is modeling a face shield.
Oh, wow. Let's check that out. Come on.
So,
oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you.
So,
These are very effective. These are very safe.
These are face shields.
And those were made by our across the street neighbors. So a lot of people that are helping us are right in our neighborhood. Actually, we have it's amazing the response we've had.
So you're making variety of things like headbands, and I see masks and face shields, many things, not just masks.
We have done nursing homes that we do mostly nursing homes and hospitals. And we have done police stations in New Hampshire and a few, maybe one or two in Mass. We helped Beth Israel, St. Elizabeth's, Lawrence General Hospital, Lowell General Hospital, and then in New Hampshire, Dartmouth Hitchcock and Elliott Hospital, Manchester, and Women's in Boston. So we have been very busy. We're hoping to be out of a job soon.
I hope so. Everything will all work out. So, what was your motivation doing this selflessly? It's such an important thing. You're helping people in frontline.
I think the motivation was watching TV and Chris Cuomo and his brother, the governor, and our own governors, Sununu and Baker. Just very sobering. It was so sobering, and I was like, we have the capability to help people, just need some organization, and I know that people in this town have sewing machines, and all it needs is a little bit of initiative to have some leaders. Yankee ingenuity, my husband likes to call it.
Yeah, that's amazing. So what are some of the challenges that you face when you do this, this initiative? I know it may be difficult sometimes.
Sometimes people's sewing machines don't go through the fabric. It's been hard to get fabric and elastic because it's like when they order, it'll be 3 weeks to a month before we can get it. So we're kind of trying to get people to look in their attics and their basements.
Improvise.
And we improvise, but we're trying desperately. So here's something I thought would be interesting to show you. This is actually a barrel of monkeys. I don't know if you can see.
Yes.
What we're using this for is actually for some people use that for the elastic in their
oh, wow.
masks. Yeah.
Very innovative. Very, very innovative.
Yeah.
So I think it's so interesting to see some headbands. Are they knit headbands? What are those like?
They're crocheted.
We
have a lady who crochets, and after she crochets them, I have a couple of neighbors that live right near me who sew the buttons.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
so
then,
this is the headband. This is the crocheted. It stretches.
Yeah.
And the buttons we've got some heart-shaped buttons.
Well, amazing.
So it's really quite cute. Yeah.
So, you also showed me the shield. And so, that is really needed right now to protect yourself. So how many shields have you guys made? Or how many have you supplied so far?
Yeah. Well, we've got, actually, it's one of the same neighbors that sews buttons. They get the raw materials donated. And we've given some to Lawrence General Hospital in Lawrence, Mass. Probably about, I would say, maybe close to 50.
That's amazing.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So about 5,000 masks, a lot of headbands.
5,000 masks and headbands and gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
right now we're actually.
Go ahead.
Right now, I have a few seamstresses that are doing a job for Whittier Rehab Hospital, and it's 1,000 masks. So, and they wanted them in a week.
Yeah. Wow.
It was really a lot to do. It was a lot.
Yeah. So what pushes you to the edge? Like, why do you feel like you must be tired and say, okay, should I do it? But then something tells you, I gotta do it.
That's true. My husband and I keep saying, we want our life back. We want our lives back. But I think, hear the governors say that, we're kind of plateauing, and it looks like maybe the end will be here. There's that encouragement that maybe just another couple of weeks and the numbers will start going down. We just, we're hoping that we're saving lives.
Yeah. So in terms of, our show is to create awareness. The way we want to do it is reflect what you guys are doing selflessly, trying to help people and doing all these things behind the scene, but then also connect, because there are many people in New Hampshire or other places that may want to connect to you. So can we see the Facebook, and how can they actually join? What are the different ways they can connect with you?
The best way would be go onto Facebook and just type in making masks for, and we have to they have to answer 2 questions. Where do you live, and what can we do for you? Do you want to help? Are you going to be a helper? Can you sew for us? Can you transport for us? We need cheerleaders that say yay, yay, yay.
Of course.
And we try to help as many people as we can. However, the biggest problem is trying to get enough fabric and elastic. That really has
so hopefully people can join your group or even reach out to you through messaging, and then maybe donate fabric. So the way would be
that would be nice if people could do. We do have a Venmo account if anybody wanted to donate money, and my husband can probably tell you a little bit. Can you want to tell them about how they would do a Venmo account? There's our little puppy.
Yeah, get the little puppy. She just took the mask off. Yes, we have a Venmo account, so you can send money to our Venmo. Our Venmo is @mass4 heroes, and my name James Peck.
Thank you, James.
So far, we've got many contributions. It really
That'll be
helps
great.
a lot.
Get lower. Mass.
I'm sorry. It says @masks with an S. 4 heroes.
Is it the number 4? Heroes.
Number 4 heroes. Okay. So the way would be then reach out through Facebook or Venmo. Our goal would be to try to actually, see that how people can connect to you. So Audrey, tell me a little bit more, Audrey, about how have you, in terms of all this work you're doing, what message you want to give to the viewers?
Well, I think honestly, the biggest message is that the power of 1 or 2 people, because it was just a little in my mind, and I put that message out there, and then I just started getting people, and I called this one lady. We chatted for like an hour and a half, and we said, let's do this. We can do this. And she is a wonderful seamstress. And I said, I know there's people like you in this town in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. I know we can get a few people, but we never imagined. We thought maybe we would do 200 or 300, but 5,000 is just, we're almost at 6,000. It's boggling. It boggles your mind. But I think that is the power of 1, because it was really one idea that blossomed.
Well, I think it's all about community spirit, not worrying about worrying about religion, where you're from, just doing it together. Yeah.
And that truly is, it takes a village. It really does take a village.
Yeah.
Really takes a village, because started just with 1, and then it grew. By a few days I remember applauding 70, then we applauded 100. Now we're at 300 group members, so it's grown.
That's amazing. That is amazing. So
and I think anyone can do it. It doesn't, can be any little town, any little village, and anyone can help out.
Yeah, no, that's a great message, that anybody, it's a one person's idea, and then it takes village to make it happen.
Absolutely.
And it's so selfless. So first I want to thank you on behalf of all the, people on frontline, I being one of them. And I want to just thank you for all the work that you're doing to support that. That's amazing. And it's basically making masks for heroes in New Hampshire. You can reach and look at the Facebook. You can donate money through Venmo. Yeah, right?
And we have helped Boston. We have helped a lot of people in Boston hospitals as well. Beth Israel and Mass General and, Brigham and Women. So, yeah, we're trying to, be as encompassing as we can with our somewhat limited, resources. Yeah.
No, it's amazing. I hope people can connect through this show. I hope people are able to donate some fabric. I hope they can donate money. Any way we can connect. The main goal of the show is to create awareness, and hopefully we can do that. So thank you, Audrey, for all your time. And to my viewers, thank you. Be safe, stay home, and be strong. Take care. Good night.